Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, welcome to another live game reaction. Oilers, Islanders. The Oilers are 2-0-1 after a shutout over the New York Rangers. Stuart Skinner looks like he will be getting the start again tonight in favor of Picard. Now this feels like a trap game to me, folks. This feels like a trap game. I'm not gonna. You guys know I don't sugarcoat, won't lie, won't deny. I wouldn't start Stuart Skinner tonight. It feels like one of those games that feels like a letdown. Now, not because Stuart Skinner is going to be bad. I just think the Oilers 5-on-5 are lacking. The Oilers 5-on-5 play is very questionable. And the Islanders are 0-3. It feels like a game that should be won by the Oilers, but will be won by the Islanders. And I'm saying that now, 2 minutes before puck drop. So, take that for what you want. Any hoosies, my name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. Hopefully you guys are having a good Thursday. Oh, I know my Thursday's pretty hectic, but that's okay. I like chaos. I do have permission. Shush. Shush, girl. Shut your lips. Do the Helen Keller and talk with your lips. Sorry. So we don't have games. Dude, we don't play today. Oh, I swear, sometimes you just want to beat people's heads in. Sometimes you just feel like you want to just beat on people's heads just because. Today is one of those days for me. Violence is not the answer, but oh, sometimes it feels so good to do. Anywho's these games are out of town. The New York Rangers are playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Leafs are up 1-0 with 5 minutes left to go in the first period. 5 minutes left to go in the first period as well. The Predators, nothing. The Canadiens, nothing. The Senators, 2. The Kraken, 1 with 10 minutes left to go in their first period. And with about 10 minutes left to go in the first period, Florida, 1. Devils, nothing. Jets, 1. Flyers, nothing. 15 minutes left to go in that period. And with 10 minutes left to go in the first period, Colorado, 0. Columbus, 0. Games yet to be started. The Oilers are playing the Islanders. The Canucks are playing the Stars. The Bruins are playing the Golden Knights, who have just signed Carter Hart. I'll have more on that. And the Hurricanes play the Ducks. The Penguins play the Kings. Now that you got it good and understood, enjoy the rest of the shenanigans.
goals by anyone at your groceries for your 4 goals means groceries for like 5 goals, $1 million. Good luck, Peter.
National anthems, Marissa and Rizzatello.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets crackling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the heart of the brave?
UBS Arena, the final destination for the Edmonton Oilers today, was kind of planes, trains, and automobiles. If you don't get the John Candy reference from 1987, well, ask your parents, I guess. But the bottom line is Edmonton got here and is ready to roll against the New York Islanders, the only team in the National Hockey League without a point in the standings just yet. Stuart Skinner coming off a 30-save shutout of the New York Rangers, right back in the pipes tonight against the New York Islanders, who will be seeing David Riddick make his debut with the hockey club. Sorokin started the first 3 games for New York, all defeats, gave up a soft goal the other night in a loss to Winnipeg. So it's the man that once was known as Big Save Dave in net for the Isles. Leon Draisaitl led a season sweep of the Isles last year with not one but 2 overtime winners, including in this building on a setup by Edmonton's backup netminder tonight, Calvin Pickard. He'll begin on the line with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Jack Roslovic and Coleman Bouchard. Defensively, your starting lineup brought to you by our friends at Bet99.net. Edmonton coming off a shutout win, a record of 2-0-1. The Oilers have not trailed at any point this year, and we're underway with Draisaitl winning the opening faceoff against Matt Barzal. New York head coach Patrick Waugh, Louis, going with Romanov and D'Angelo. They had a rough game against Winnipeg on Monday night. A quick shot from the half wall is easily fielded by Stuart Skinner, who I thought Louis played maybe his best game in a year and a half the other night.
Yeah, he was outstanding and really kept his team in it early in the game, especially. For Stuart Skinner, came off a loss in game number 1, a shootout loss versus the Calgary Flames, but redemption in his second start of the season at Madison Square Garden a couple of nights ago. He was the first star, and he deserved it.
That was Stuart Skinner, Game 6 against Dallas 2024. That's what it reminded me of how locked in he was. And, of course, I'm referring to a game where the Oilers only managed 10 shots, yet beat the Stars to advance to the first Stanley Cup final in 18 years. Here's Bouchard with the puck. Turnover back here. Off the post. Palmieri.
Boosh!
In New York at the Garden with a giveaway. And this time Skinner gets a friendly bounce. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Dishing off a drive by Nurse, a save made by Riddick, and rebound spun back the other way by Palmieri. That's deflected out of play, but a near miss for the Islanders in the game's first minute.
Yeah, just trying to make that quick little pass to the center ice from behind the net. You're going to see Bouchard pick this puck up, and he just tries to throw it to Leon Draisaitl. Quick support, but it goes off the skate to the forechecker, and it's Barzal that actually gets a little piece of it with the skate. Palmieri, who's had a hot start to the season, rings the bar early on.
McDavid playing on a line with Mangiapane and David Tomashev. Off that faceoff, the Islanders able to get it clear. Now Nurse pestered by Heineman, who scored one of New York's 2 goals in the loss to the Jets on Monday. It's only the second 0-3 start in the history of the New York Islanders, who made their debut in the National Hockey League back in 1972. The good news is the other time they started 0-3, they actually made the playoffs. That was the 06-07 campaign. Here's Troy Stecher off an Islanders dump in. Working it up the right-hand side, cut off by Adam Pelech. And held in by Duran behind the net, Bo Horvat. Duran inside, Horvat couldn't get a clean shot away, tried to tuck it into the corner. McDavid turned it over. Drop pass for Stecher, didn't materialize. Block shot by Nurse against Horvat, gobbled up by Tomashev. And it's a reset for Edmonton. And Louis, the others need to reset a little bit here. The first 2 minutes have been a little ragged.
Seeing some similarities from the game 2 nights ago at Madison Square Garden, and an aggressive forechecking Islander team has given them some trouble early on, turning some pucks over.
But Golson sends it in. Mayfield, the quick outlet to Jean-Gabriel Pageau. And here's Anders Lee, the captain for the New York Islanders. A shot from the point, blocked by Kulak. Lee hooks one wide on the rebound. He has yet to find the score sheet this season. One of New York's time-tested goal scorers. This was a club that really struggled offensively a year ago, finishing 27th in the league in goal scoring. This is going to be an icing call against the Islanders and head coach Patrick Waugh.
Well, obviously from the game in New York for Edmonton, they've got to clean up some little things like this. I mean, little tiny plays inside the zone that are ending up in the hands of the opposition, and they've created some great chances. The one good thing, the recovery. Tomashev there, McDavid was there, Mangiapane came down to collapse into that slot area, so good recoveries after the turnovers. But you're right, Jack, clean it up early, because the New York Islanders are looking for their first win, and they're hungry.
Off the draw, won by Henry, who put away the Rangers with an empty netter to seal the 2-0 win on Tuesday night. Broken stick on the ice, carried up by the brilliant Matthew Schaefer. Boy, is he impressed. A glowing report from Winnipeg head coach Scott Arniel after Schaefer.
Evening, Epic. Already Oilers being sloppy. Like, I'm not kidding you. When I say this is a trap game, this feels like a trap game. Another bad giveaway by the Oilers. That's 3 giveaways by the Oilers already this game. 2 of them are on Bouchard. Skinner's looked good so far.
It's
going to be very interesting and telling.
Departed in the offseason, so D'Angelo was able to go back to 77. He had been number 4.
I'm just...
didn't like guys wearing jersey numbers higher than 30. This was an exception. Casey Cizikas,
Longest tenured Islander.
would fly in on the forecheck. Even Big Lou made an exception there. Anthony Duclair whistles around the boards. Mayfield in the middle of the ice, taken away by Nurse. And he'll pump it to the right-hand side. Advanced through by Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl. However, Roslovic was cut off, and the Islanders able to regain.
I'm curious what everyone's thoughts are about Skinner starting tonight. So that tells me that the next game in New Jersey is going to be Picard's, or do we run Skinner 3 straight?
Chip back to center, carried in by Ryan Pulock. He can really shoot it, but struggled defensively last year.
Draisaitl score first. That's a good pick.
In the vicinity of no one other than Tomashev, who lays it off wisely to McDavid.
Epic, that's crazy, man. Power play Edmonton. What didn't they have last game, folks? Hands up. What didn't the Oilers get last game that they just got now?
Brought to you by James H. Brown Accident Injury Lawyers. The heavy hitters in injury law.
No cheating now. No, absolutely. Skinner absolutely earned the game tonight. I'm just worried that tonight's going to be a trap game. Where the Islanders are 0-3 and have not looked good at all. The Oilers, albeit are 2-0-1, have not looked good at all 5-on-5. I think we can all agree that the Oilers have not looked good 5v5. That's one of the things that scares me is this team 5-on-5 not good. Oilers power play.
This is in the young season. They were next to last in the league in both power play and penalty kill last year, and the Oilers have evened it up. That first Oiler power play, abbreviated
there it is.
Was
no power play anymore. McDavid got a penalty for hitting.
Alberta, but now McDavid to the box, and we're going to see 4-on-4.
And it goes without saying, it's been a sloppy start for Edmonton.
Oilers can't get anything going 5-on-5. Their power play is just bad. If it wasn't for their penalty kill, they wouldn't be a very good team right now.
Takes out the legs of Romanov when he is digging for that puck, so 4-on-4 action, but the play in the defensive zone has led to some inconsistent play in the offensive zone.
I'm not telling you stuff you don't already know.
Get their feet going here at the start of this game.
Well, Gene talked about it. It's been a good news start for the most part for Edmonton, 2-0-1, and just 5 goals against, by far the fewest in the league, but they've only scored 8. They have not found their total rhythm offensively. You and I talked to Evan Bouchard yesterday, and he said, you know, it's kind of natural. We're getting used to the new guys, and we are not quite as sharp as we will be in a week or two.
Arguably, they probably deserved more in the first game against the Flames in the first half, and certainly against the Vancouver Canucks on the Saturday night for game number 2. Could have had many more goals if it wasn't for Dr. Demko. So didn't get rewarded, but things started to look a little different Tuesday night in New York with the turnovers and chances against.
Here's a brilliant move and a quick shot off the rush taken by Durant, but a stop made by Stuart Skinner. 4-on-4 for another minute 20. D'Angelo a turnover, and here comes Leon Draisaitl. D'Angelo back defensively. Breaking ahead was Ekholm, but Draisaitl couldn't get him the puck. He has to kick it back to Brett Kulak, and that's the thing about D'Angelo. He can be leaky defensively. Certainly he, and particularly Romanov, had a tough night on Monday against the Jets.
Good urgency by him, though. When you're
there you guys go.
You know you're going to come back a little extra hard to try and redeem yourself, and he was able to catch Draisaitl.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Dope. Not wrong.
Kasperi Kapanen, who mishandled the puck in the slot. That looked like a glorious chance upcoming. Instead, it's Barzal the other way, and Podkolzin reels him in and takes the puck from him expertly, allowing Emerson to regroup for Edmonton. Half minute to go, 4-on-4. Kulak breaks in left-hand side. Lost an edge, fell down.
Most times I would argue with you on that, but
Lee, one touch on to Barzal, but a good backtrack by Kulak, and that puck wedged back through center. Nurse got a piece against.
you will get no argument from me
Darnell will take
on that
control
statement.
himself. Smart recognition there, understanding the Oilers had just gone on the kill and therefore no icing. So he
Feels like a trap game, and I've said that all day.
for the Islanders' abbreviated power play. Good game recognition by Darnell Nurse. Slammed off the boards and out by Stetcher.
Almost resulted in a little bit of a lucky bounce off the skate of Mangiapane, too.
Tomashik was close, wasn't he? He was in the vicinity as well. Here's a turnover, however. Pajot gave it right back down to Henry. Does not exit the zone. Henry playing game number 997.
McDavid's all over the place right now.
Will be Tuesday night in Ottawa.
He's holding his stick too tightly.
For Adam Henry, now in his 15th year. Here's McDavid. He's got Mayfield beaten. Wraparound, and that stayed out. Riddick got
Just as I say that, he creates the best scoring chance of the game so far.
able to feather that one in. Was again Mangiapane.
You can hear me, guys.
Pollock able to shovel it out safely for New York. Casey Cizikas. Holmstrom run off the puck by Bouchard. making his season debut. He's a healthy scratch the first 3 after playing in 81 games a year ago. He's missed 1. Pellick, a shot from distance, kicked aside.
You're not wrong, Jay.
Bouchard drills Holmstrom to the puck. Cizikas tried to center. Good coverage by Henry, but the puck doesn't get out. Pellick. Matthias Ekholm, hard wrap off the boards. This may be icing.
That is icing. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And by McDavid standards, he hasn't been producing this year. By the Oilers standards, they haven't been producing this year. Their 5-on-5 play is middle. I think even 26th in the league right now. Just not good enough for the Edmonton Oilers. They're relying on their goalies to save the day, and they're relying on their PK to be amazing, which it has been.
The wraparound.
Mayfield sends one
On both accounts.
Did you throw out a little how's she going? I haven't heard that one from you.
Was a little how's she going right there.
All that said, Oilers are off to their best season in the last 7 years.
Henrique. Ekholm.
Pretty crazy, eh?
Regained by Henrique, and now it'll be Savoy chipping and charging in for Edmonton. Savoy and Howard, the fourth-line wingers tonight as Tomashek moves on. To play with McDavid and Mangiapane tonight as McDavid and Draisaitl were separated in the second period of Tuesday's win at MSG. Heineman had it jabbed off his.
So news is, and I know you guys aren't going to like this news, but it's got to happen. Howard is being sent down to the AHL.
It was bunted back behind the Oiler net. Skinner leaves it for Emberson. And swiftly advanced through neutral, but jumping up is D'Angelo, and now Barzell trying to curl his way around Kulak. Matthew Barzell waiting. Brilliant edge work. Dropped off Pullen. Quickly to Palmieri. Took his eye off. Palmieri. Angle to Pullen. A one-timer. Sharp angle, and Barzell unable to finish. He was robbed early in the game against Winnipeg. The Oilers are playing a team in the Islanders that had some good looks against.
Shots are 3-2 for the Islanders. Not 10 minutes left to go in the first period. But again, Isaac Howard is being sent down to the AHL.
Right there by Barzell, just whiffed on the one-timer.
Draisaitl, a little miscommunication. Skinner will swing it over to Bouchard. He got run off the puck by Lee, and now Pajot. Angled off the boards. Shot from distance, and that's sailed wide of the net. Taken by Matthew Schaefer.
Yeah, it's really warm in New York. Skinner's robbing them all. All this because Bouchard couldn't get the fucking puck out.
Bouchard in control. Back to Nurse, and he'll send it in deep from the red. We played 11 minutes, no score in the hockey game. Islanders with 4 shots as compared to Edmonton's 2. Oilers have taken 4 of their last 5 against New York. Chipped in deep by Bo Horvat. Ekholm to Tomashek, but Pellick strong on the puck. McDavid in the vicinity, then Tomashek went down.
McDavid and Tomashek got tripped. No call on the play.
It's the zone. Settled by Durant.
Oh, no, it has nothing to do with that, Epic.
And now on the move, Jonathan Durant.
It has nothing to do with giving his young guys ice time. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. I'll explain to you in a second. And he's not getting sent down until Hyman gets back. So there's no rush on it, but he is going to be the guy that gets sent down. He's not ready for the pace of the NHL.
So we thought on Long Island, the guy that was going to be here for 15 years, didn't happen. But Colson, Schaefer lost it, and now a chance. Kasperi Kapanen to the net. Rick didn't know where it was.
That was in. That was in. I think we got a Kasperi Kapanen goal. We might. Let's hear the buzzer.
Schaefer, who got caught there, got it in deep. Lead pass, but Colson left wing. Cuts to his right. Trying to find Henry. Came back to him on a ricochet.
That looked like it was in. I need an overhead angle on that.
Inside to Savoy, a shot deflected away by D'Angelo, right to Anthony Duclair.
Nope, no buzzer.
Nearly 13 minutes gone. Duclair to the net, dishes off, and Palmieri whiffed. He had Skinner down and out, tried to elevate, and completely flubbed it.
Yeah, that was a wide open net. Skinner tried to dive
That's
in
crazy.
the air to be there on time, expecting that shot, but he just couldn't get it away. Palmieri, I mean, that was a great aim.
Nurse steers it over to Savoy. Henry makes sure it gets out of the zone. Took a hard check from behind, but now off to Nurse. On man rush. Nurse and Howard. Nurse tried to center for
Nurse has to take that shot, though.
Back in time. Anders Lee. Shabanoff overran the play, and that allows Edmonton a second opportunity. Here's Leon Draisaitl, but his pass does not make it through heavy traffic in the high slot. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Back to Ekholm, a drive.
That's short term, though. Philip being benched is short term.
Nugent Hopkins. Ekholm. Down low, Roslovic. Drive. Nugent Hopkins took a one-time.
Jesus, gotta hit the net.
Rebound Bouchard. Ekholm. He'll bounce one on net. Now the Oilers are starting to pound the pucks toward David Riddick. And the Islanders finally get it out. Louis, I know you don't mind that shot from Nugent Hopkins.
Absolutely. I think they need more shots. 3 only on net so far through 14 minutes.
Bouchard to Draisaitl, a beautiful move around Shabanoff, the back door, and wristed it out. Jack Roslovic off a brilliant feed.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Epic, but
They're starting to feel
the reason why Howard's gonna get sent down, he just hasn't.
and find that puck and coming up with that loose puck.
They're playing him on the top line, the top 6.
The Islanders did to Edmonton early in this period.
Heineman whistles a pass ahead for Duran and got it back, but Nurse.
It's just we have way too many forwards right now.
Tomasik the other way. Oilers with plenty of speed. Mangiapane couldn't get one off against Bullock, who then successfully drove it up to Duran.
Until Janmark gets traded.
2 men back. He'll spin, reverse pivot, and
Janmark, Kapanen, and Stetcher are getting moved.
back to the red line.
And then we're going to have enough money to
5 minutes remain in this
have these players in the lineup.
first period. No score in the hockey game. Islanders win a battle down low. D'Angelo fires and a glove save made.
So,
Beist.
that's the problem the Oilers have right now is they've got 23 players that they're allowed to dress. And 18 of them are forwards. So, Kapanen's already being moved. Kapanen is already being moved. As soon as Hyman comes back, Kapanen is being moved, Janmark is being moved, and Stetcher is being moved. They have to be cap compliant. To fit under the... Because when Hyman comes back, they're going to be $2.8 million over the cap. That's Kapanen, that's Janmark, and Stetcher's contract. They all have to be moved out when Hyman comes back. And that's why Howard is getting sent down also. Not because of his play, but because he can move up and down the lineup, up and down AHL, NHL, and not have to clear waivers. Noah Philp, if he gets put on waivers, if he gets put down to the AHL, will be put on waivers. They don't want to lose him. They don't want to lose Savoy. It's a good problem to have if you're Edmonton. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a good problem to have. Also, Roslovic can be traded November 1st if he doesn't produce. So just keep an eye out on that. If he doesn't perform in the next, 7 or so games till November 1st, he'll be moved. Lazar can be moved as well. I don't see him sticking around. I don't think so, man. I think they love Philip too much. Okay, you can put money on it. I see your path. I understand what you're saying. I get where you're coming from.
Was thankfully omitted from today's trip. That's where Steve Martin finally lost it, as you'll recall.
Yes.
I've watched that movie no less than 150 times. Here's Steve.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's a good movie. Thank you.
Hit on Ty Emberson.
We also got 2
There's
extra
a
play
great
pieces.
7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon movie, too.
Okay.
He's in it at the beginning,
I have
but
2
everyone
cups.
forgets that. In the airport,
Dum
right?
dum dum dum
No, remember,
dum.
he's racing
And they
for the
didn't
gap.
realize until
And
the
Steve
real
Martin
mine.
trips over John Candy's
Too late.
trunk, and it's Bacon who wins the race. Send in Dean Palmieri. 2 old men talking about a movie that no one's seen in 40 years. Lead pass, Jack Ross.
Shots are 7-4 for the New York Islanders.
Here's D'Angelo. Dishing off.
It is
Laser
fitting,
down
though.
the
It has been planes, trains, and automobiles on this trip so far to New York for Edmonton.
Why don't you guys tell me I had 2 Edmonton Oilers shot things? Way to pay attention, chat.
Every adventure in a RAV4 has one thing in common. They all begin here. Don't miss out.
Way to
Join an
pay
Illinois
attention.
Prairie Toyota dealer today.
That's why they're not going to do it now.
The point by McDavid. Nice bit of ad-lib.
I think they're realizing that
Puts the puck down low. McDavid trying to
without giving McDavid too much credit, him saying what he said in the media this summer, they're going to focus more on the future. Oh, what a play.
Mangiapane. That was a half screen, half type of deflection from Mangiapane.
But that's the thing.
Bouchard had his pocket pick. Barzal on a breakaway. In on Skinner. Scores.
Fucking Bouchard. Fucking Bouchard. Fucking Bouchard!
Tough start for Evan Bouchard. This one he talked to.
Sorry, guys. Hey, Chemo, how's it going? Yeah, I was muted. Sorry, guys. I was ranting and raving and ranting, letting y'all know how I feel. No, it's typical Bouchard, typical Oilers. They got a power play, though. Score on this.
Here's Draisaitl.
Recon Spice.
On the power play. A centering pass redirected. Save made by Riddick, and then the rebound as well. And again, it's Tomasik who stoned point blank and Louis unofficially. That's about.
No, I was muted, not you. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, Tomasak is way overdue. So, like I was saying, Howard is going to get sent down. I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain. Life is grand. Honestly, Howard is going to get sent down when Hyman comes back. Kapanen and Janmark are going to be traded. Stetcher is going to be released.
It's like a wall you're trying to shove it through.
Draisaitl's going to be moved out.
Lots of things are happening when Hyman comes back. Team is definitely missing him, though.
Since entering the league. But McDavid's able to pull it free and now gets it back from Draisaitl inside.
Scores! Draisaitl on the power play! Fun hockey game! I hate that you're ahead of me, but I appreciate the fucking shit out of it.
3 games against the Islanders, 8 in his last 6.
Didn't trail by much. We talked about that being the first goal against, but the first goal against.
Are hemmed in again. Kasperi Kapanen chips it back to Stetcher.
Assisted by McDavid and Tomasak.
Boy, Kapanen was, as Louis would say, tickling the rafters. He had that stick held aloft.
You know who wants the puck when you do that.
Yes. Here's Nurse. Looking for Podkolzin down low. Not often it's up in the air for that long. Here's Nurse.
Nurse just misses the net on that.
We come up on 90 seconds to play in this first period. The Oilers trying to take over here, but Podkolzin's cross seamer broken up by Horvat, slugged back in by Podkolzin, and it's
Yeah, it really is, though, dude. It really is.
Building speed. Barzal returns to Duclair and drive, and then handcuffs Skinner, skipped it.
Only at home, though.
See, I thought I had a little time to talk there, but this Max Schaefer kid is fast. I mean, he was up the ice in a hurry.
1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining in the first period.
Second assist of the season. Here's a stretch play. Duclair got behind Bouchard and then shoveled one wide. Bouchard was able to recover and virtually force that shot. Skinner then fell down. Here's Duclair again. Point blank. And Skinner splays out.
Stu Skinner! Bouchard, you bum!
Splayed out, and he got it with his right skate. Anthony Duclair back to back, unable to score from point blank range.
That is 5 giveaways in one game by Bouchard already.
Anthony Duclair waiting, Skinner extending and keeping it tied.
Bouchard. I had this conversation with Woes from Oilers Nation on Twitter the other day. I called Bouchard out for his bad defensive play. Apparently, Bouchard's a really good defenseman. I said, well, he's a better forward. And I got called out for saying that. Apparently, there's only one type of defenseman, according to you. No, there's many types of defensemen. Defensive defenseman, offensive defenseman, two-way defenseman, enforcer defenseman. There's many types of defensemen. Bouchard isn't one of them. Bouchard is an offensive player. His offense is through the roof, top-notch, 99 percentile. His defense? His defense is in the 1 percentile of defense. Honestly, I love the kid, and I'm glad that Ekholm is working with him on the defensive side. But good golly, Miss Molly, if you knew how to play defense even a smidge better. I get what you're saying, Dope. I get what you're saying. It's just, ugh. Like, don't get me wrong. I know he's a good defenseman. I know he's a reliable defenseman, but when he does a boo-boo, he does a boo-boo. The boo-boos.
Energy is the official energy provider of Rogers Place and proud sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
I like this from Mark Stewart, the assistant coach, coming down, having a little conversation with Evan Bouchard, Matthias Ekholm, the veteran player, too, saying, hey, settle down. You've been making some mistakes. It's okay.
Yeah.
The goaltender just bailed you out on
Good
that
coaching there. Him and Ekholm talking to Bouchard.
Chances for the Islanders. We saw this a bit last year at the start of the year with Bouchard, too. And like I said, for offensive-minded players that want to make that quick little play and subtle play, I do believe it's
You're right. You're absolutely right.
To make those little subtle plays look easy, they haven't looked easy in this one so far in the first period for Evan Bouchard.
Subtle bangs it in. He scored the power play goal that tied this game, and now Nugent-Hopkins and Roslovic will go to work for the final 15 seconds. They're going to generate a potential go-ahead strike. Slashed free on net by Nugent-Hopkins, bounced off the pads of Reddick. Pajot came up with it. And now skating it out of the zone, Pulock, a stretch play at the horn, will die. And despite
I'll be right back, folks.
11-6 in that opening.
It's 1-0 because of Stuart Skinner. Well, sorry, 1-1 because of Stuart Skinner. 1-0. Man, that's bad. All right, down scoreboard. I'll update you guys on all the happenings in the NHL, and I'll play some NHL. We're going to do some Be a Pro. That way I'm not so laggy. Panthers 1, Devils nothing. 17 minutes left in the second period. Halfway through the second period, 0-0 Predators, Canadians. 1-0 Jets over the Flyers halfway through their second period. Halfway through the second period, Columbus Blue Jackets 1, Colorado 0. Halfway through the second period, Maple Leafs 1, Rangers 0. 2-2 Seattle, Ottawa. Oilers tied 1-1 after 1. Game just getting underway now. Canucks Stars 0-0. Puck still to be dropped. 8 o'clock starts. Penguins, Kings, Bruins, Golden Knights, Hurricanes, Ducks. What are your guys' thoughts on signing for the Golden Knights? What are your guys' thoughts on the Golden Knight goalie that just got signed? I'll be back. Also, in case you guys don't know who Ace Flaherty is, I just found out who he was. I'm not a big Kiss fan, but he was the Kiss guitarist. Thank you, Diane, for that. I was never a big Gene Simmons or Kiss guy, so... Yeah, I had to mute the TV so I don't get copyright infringement. Hunter, call the Wild. No, you're not wrong, but you're not wrong. I do too. It just, it's aggravating. Yes, I know. Did I just go to World HL? Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. They are no Led Zeppelin. They're no White Snake. They're no Rob Zombie. I gotta get out of here. I went to the wrong one. But anyways, you guys like that jersey? Like that, you like that character? Oh yeah, schmexy looking he is. Freaking love that jersey too. No Black Sabbath. How old are you? 50? I kid. Don't shoot me. Any whoosies. We are in the Champions League final for those that don't know, but now you know. I have to get a 905 save percentage. We're playing against Team Red Bull. Should be interesting. You couldn't put me on the couch if your life depended on it. Do we get some traits? Like, I'm already at my peak health. My brand already loves me. There we go. Yeah, Joe. Oh, Jodes, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Like, nobody wants to hear that teachers are on strike. That is just. So remember, guys. Oh, I'm going to change our jerseys. What do their jerseys look like? You know what? I like our home jerseys better. Remember, skill levels on pro. 5 minutes. If it lets me join, that'd be great. Cosmos live streaming.
This is James Sabalski, and this is a
Cool.
game here tonight. Welcome to EA Sports.
Good on you, man. Good on you. Guess what I forgot to do, folks? Take the tether off.
What does winning a European championship do for young players?
You said it, James. There's a lot of eyeballs on them. It's best to invest in Europe competition, and they've got to find a way to really elevate their
The Oilers deserve to win this game 51% of the time, according to the Deserve-O-Meter.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Salzburg's got it in their own zone. Robertson's got it into offensive territory. That's not going to fool.
Well, that was an easy save for me.
About the skill of balance on the edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he's so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Takes the shot. Oh, comes up with nothing on the flag. The Red Bulls have it now. Slides the puck over. Oh, telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Tries to feed it across. Oh, smart heads-up play with a great pass. Slides it over to Schneider. Takes it from the right side. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Red Bulls get hold of the puck along the boards. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Picked off. The Red Bulls have it against the wall. Feeds it on over to Raffle. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
He's been under siege and letting his compete level, and he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Bonneville, yeah.
Fires it across the line.
How many students do you have in your class, if you don't mind me asking?
Receives the pass. And now he moves it to Raffle. Just a great defensive read there. Salzburg's looking to break out of their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a shot. And makes the save. Goaltender covers up and will get a faceoff. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Salzburg's won the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson.
He's like, come on, man, that's too personal.
Along the boards makes the purpose. Moves the puck along the half wall.
We're not allowed to talk about fight night.
Takes the feed moving in. And now it's grabbed by Raffle. Fires it. Here's his side pass. That's moved up ahead. Sends it over.
Shoot! Dang it.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, he walks through it with a stick.
Well, these are the saves when you know that the goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Salzburg's won the face-off deep in their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Shot! And that goes off his wall. That would have been the first goal of the game right there.
And that's why it's such a tough miss. I mean, you really want to set the tone in the game, and you always want to strike first.
Shot! Makes the save! And it only covers up for the whistle.
So far, so good, folks.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, that's awesome. Like,
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that he's coming and he's hit.
oh my goodness, that almost sucked for me. Good evening, Dan. How are you? 3.5 minutes left to go in intermission number 1. 1-1 Edmonton if you were late. Barzell scores on a breakaway by a Bouchard giveaway. followed by Draisaitl on the power play, assisted by Thomasak and McDavid. Now that you're all caught up, you get it, got it good, and understood. Here in Gothenburg, we are 0-0 heading halfway in the first period. Wow, let him walk down Main Street, guys. It's on me, I suppose. Thanks, Tips. Also, not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention.
The Red Bulls have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon. This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a break. We finally get it, and that just gives them some confidence going into the intermission. Makes the save. Works it across to Anderson. Comes on the fire. Less than a minute to go here in the opening period. Right in the open ice, that one's picked. He's gonna shoot.
Just sit on your ass and make a save, eh? Let's get the tying goal, though. What a terrible first period by me. Terrible first period by me. I needed to make that one more save. I'll be better in the second period, I promise. I promise. So I've been messing with some things right quick here. Just trying to get you guys all hopper. Do that. Jesus. Luke Gazdic is old, man. I love Luke. It's Mr. Luke Gazdic to you, boy. There.
Well, Jack, it's
We're underway in a second period. 1-1 hockey game.
Tell anybody. So we're not sure. We should know by the time they play each other again later in the season.
Yes, and that'll be mid-January in Edmonton, the rematch. The Oilers won and the New York Islanders won. Here's Kaplan off to Trent Frederick, who's bottled up as he approaches the New York blue line.
Oilers being outshot 8-11.
Downright ragged in that first period, but they're able to get out of it in a 1-1 tie. Skinner a couple timely saves, a post as well, and off a dump in. This hops off the corner boards right to David Riddick. Of course, no stranger to the Edmonton Oilers, having faced them the last couple of years with the LA Kings, including 2 playoff starts, both losses.
14 career games against the Edmonton Oilers. This will be his 15th. He's 500 and 5
Jesus.
losses.
No, you're good, man. That's
Came
unfortunate.
right back into him. He wisely grabbed onto it as some Oilers were barreling down on him.
Let's mark that one down, actually. I wonder if the Oilers...
You pick that up. You notice when that happens with a player, if there's funny hops happening.
Nurse will send it into that corner again for Leon Draisaitl, who scored on the power play to tie this game. A shot by Nurse gets through, and a save made by David Riddick. The rebound to D'Angelo, and eventually completes a pass to Duclair, who promptly turns it over. Draisaitl was lurking in front of Matthew Barzal and took possession of the puck off to Troy Stetcher. Ducks to his left, and then got it. Here's a centering pass, and that just missed. A drive from a point handled by goaltender David Riddick, but that was Romanov. And Louis, you told me on the way here, watch out for that guy. He loves the open ice.
Well, he's one of the guys that I would certainly be talking to young guys like Howard, Matt Savoy, players that haven't seen him, Tomasik, and have never played against him necessarily, to watch when you're on the ice with number 28 for the Islanders. He likes to step up, and Troy Stetcher,
The whole Islanders team loved to hit.
but still caught enough of him to spin him around on that rush up the ice.
Evan Bouchard, a rough first period, a reset here for Edmonton. Oilers officially credited with 8 first period shots, and they have the first 2 of this second period. McDavid dashing down the right-hand side, cuts in front and rolled it right to Horvat. Trying to clear was Duran, did not get it out. Ekholm will send it down low. Islanders played a solid first period, but their special teams give up a goal, and they have nothing to show for it. And now McDavid looking for the lead, curled it in front, only to see Riddick pounce on it.
Good sticks around the net.
I love what Mangiapane just did there. If you guys don't know, Mangiapane and Riddick were teammates together in Calgary. So he just walked by as he made that play and give him a little tap on the head. How's it going, partner? Nice seeing you again. Little stuff like that make me happy.
Respects that. Kind of weathered most of the hit on the spin, but keep your head in a swivel when number 28's on the ice for the Islanders.
Savoy borrowing in, looking to create, trapped in the corner, and Schaefer able to pry it loose for Scott Mayfield. The veteran defenseman wedges one back to center, taken by Isaac Howard. 2.5 gone by here in the second period. Second of a 5-game trip for the Edmonton Oilers. They'll be in New Jersey.
5 games in 7 days.
We'll have that one for you. 1:30 Mountain Time on Sportsnet. Here's Ty Emerson. Jersey's playing host to the Florida Panthers tonight. Dumped in by Tomasik. Sent into the corner by Riddick. Howard, drive, Kulak. Oh, a painful block by Cizikas, and then a save on Kulak by Riddick. Cizikas cannot get back to his feet. He's really shaken up. Kulak in front, deflected a couple times. Tomasik had a couple of hacks at it, In the meantime, Zizekas can't put any weight on the one leg. Here's McDavid to Stetcher, rolling to the net with a shot fought off by Riddick. Mangiapane down low. Islanders need it out of their own end.
That sucks.
Schaefer does that, and now Zizekas, who's hurt, will come off, and you are allowed to get an injured player off.
That sucks for Zizekas.
Where there's an icing call, and Zizekas barely able to put any weight on that one leg.
900th game he just played Monday. So Suzuka's been around the league for a while and has always been willing to pay the price, but it's the way that he blocks this one. It's almost like he opens up his right leg, and that blast by Kulak catches him in a soft spot. Couldn't get up, couldn't put some weight on it. Those ones sting, and he's still in some distress. Smart play by the young Matt Schaefer to throw that puck down the ice. He tried to put it down with the right weight, but he knew he needed a change. He needs something to happen, and hence he played for an 18-year-old.
McDavid trying to center, taken away by Mayfield, and then a flip that does get through, and now Horvat with Bouchard back. Horvat a backhander off.
Skinner, nice big save again.
By Stuart Skinner. Leon Draisaitl flashing across, skating into it as Mangiapane. Back to Draisaitl. Swept around. Battled for, ultimately controlled by the Islanders. Here's Horvat off to Jonathan Drouin. He'll dump and chase. Drouin now on his fourth team. This is year 12 for Jonathan Drouin. Lead pass McDavid, stolen away by Romanov. He'll bang it back in for the Islanders. 4 minutes into the second period of the game, tied at 1. Bouchard up the right-hand side. Mangiapane was belted by Romanov. D'Angelo wanders over to make a play on it for the New York Islanders. D'Angelo, likewise, well-traveled, 10th year, 15. Started last year in Russia before coming over to the Islanders. Chipped in by Podkolzin. Here's Frederick off the rush. And a save made on that bid by David Riddick. A snapshot from Trent Frederick, who scored his first regular season goal as an Oiler, beating Shesterkin 5-hole. The only goal Edmonton would need on Tuesday night. Sent it deep by Podkolzin, picked up by Schaefer.
Stewart's played great today again.
From Podkolzin, then regains
One bad giveaway, but
off to Pajot, and he'll head to the front of the net. Shabanov tracks it down. Several years in the KHL over in Russia. And Shabanov, another veteran of that league, Max Siplikov.
also Florida Panthers missing another player early on in the season, and there's nothing they can do to replace him.
Twisting it down low, Andrews Lee. Last 17 meetings between these two on Long Island. The Islanders have only lost once in regulation. Lost in overtime last year. Duclair has it forced back to center by Draisaitl, and now Nugent Hopkins guides it in. Draisaitl will peel off as Pellick makes a play up to Barzal. And now Pullen. Kyle Palmieri trying to turn Emerson to the net with a backhander. He missed short side, and that ended up hopping off the plexi and out of play.
A defenseman for Florida got hurt. My phone's upstairs, guys. I'm bad with all that. I will go do my due diligence right now. Florida. And it sucks for them because they can't bring anybody in. To replace him, thanks to the new Kulikov. He underwent surgery. He'll be out 5 months.
And the Oilers thunder in on the forecheck.
No, that's the latest one. Kulikov,
Breaking loose.
Barkov, Kachuk.
Has Draisaitl supplanted Crosby in terms of most dangerous on his backhand?
I believe so, yes.
Here's McLean.
Crosby's right there, though. He's pretty good.
Like,
It's such a skill that has
and the new rules, I love them. I love the new rules.
that's the key.
You can't replace those guys without TIR
Holmstrom did not get it cleanly on his stick. Harris is in.
unless you don't plan on using them in the playoffs.
Here's Savoy backhanding it in. And Louis, you tell me, confidence is so much a part of this game. It's one of the things you wish you had more of when you played.
Absolutely. I think every player wants more of it, right? It's just it's a game that can beat you down a bit.
Here's Duclair off the rush. A little bit of a change-up that's steered aside by Skinner.
Bouchard's getting walked a lot tonight, though.
Bullock a shot. That was tipped. Barzell with McDavid bearing down on him. Here's a drive up high from Palmieri. Seems to score no matter where he is. Barzell, Palmieri, and now a centering pass. Eventually backhanded on net. Controlled by
Hey, Glenn.
Seems rock solid between the Oiler pipes.
Yeah, it's all Skinner all the time right now. But yeah, I love the new rules, man. I love the new playoff rules. And it goes against the Oilers too. Don't get it twisted. If somebody gets hurt late in the year for the Oilers, they can't use that loophole anymore either, right? I mean, it is the Edmonton Oilers loophole. Thanks, Gary. Game doesn't start till 6:30. But I will let you know right now. Bottom of the first inning, 0-0. I want a small hot chocolate. Yay me. Blue Jays are tied 0-0. I hate that they play 3 games in 3 nights. That's so stupid. MLB definitely favors the National League. What? Make it? No, you misunderstand.
Oilers.
You're misunderstanding the assignment here.
There's the McDavid clan in the house.
And the nurses.
Oh, did I miss Kathy and Richard? How did I do that? Oh, they were in front, I'm told.
Uh-oh, Jack's starting shit with the McDavids and the nurses.
Here's
The
Tomas.
screen is a little far away.
Majapani cuts to his booth here. He's taking off.
UBS Arena.
Bullock. Yeah, we are. It's very roomy up here. Bullock up the right.
No Jotes.
It's close to me, though, because I need it.
Unable to keep it in. Lead pass just out of reach of Duran. And Stuart Skinner out to handle that puck and cleared by Ekholm. This will be an icing call against Edmonton.
The Mariners play today. They play tomorrow.
This conversation we were having, Jack, and listen, these are the best players in the world.
And they play Saturday. Yeah, you're right. They do play 3 in a row.
It's all the time, but
I don't understand that. Like, why are we trying to condense?
well, trying to knock that out of you, and it happens. You can get down.
It makes no sense to me.
And you second guess yourself. Even the best players in the game, from game to game, are constantly.
Like,
having to
you should not be condensing these playoff games into 3, like, 7 games in 8 nights.
Play when they need to. But it's not easy. This is a tough week.
David tried to get it out, held in by Romanov. Oilers outplayed the Oilers in the first, but had to settle for the 1-1 tie.
14-13 shots for Edmonton.
On the threshold of
Score is 1-1.
one-timer by DeAngelo and a save made by
You're right on that, Joe. Thanks for the... I wasn't sure.
Pawed at by Ekholm, and when he fired back,
Majapani fighting. That's cool. No, thanks for that clarification. I wasn't sure. I was like, man, seems like the Dodgers and the Brewers are getting some easy schedule over here, but... If you don't want the World Series to be played at the end of August, shorten the season. Yeah, you're not wrong, man. It's shorten the season. If you don't want end of October playoffs for the World Series, shorten the season. Oh, you're an idiot. Quit peeking.
That inside track, he becomes dangerous and a target in front of Stuart Skinner.
Joe wins the face-off back to the point. Sometimes in this league, Louis, when you have a window to take command of a game, you better take it because it can swing the other way just as quick.
I mean, I don't see the Dodgers and Brewers playing Game 5. That's just me.
Previous, well, the all-time leader is Ross Johnstone back in 1943 for the Leafs. That's it. Schaefer just turned 18 last month. Here's Nugent Hopkins.
Scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins!
It's 2-1 for the Oilers.
Danuge! She's huge!
Had a great conversation with Ryan Nugent Hopkins about the stick this year. It's different, it looks different.
Just what we were talking about. You wonder whether the Islanders missed a certain window. Now Edmonton.
2-1 Edmonton. 10 minutes left to go in the second period. Ryan Nugent Hopkins. And that's a hand pass. Jesus.
For the Edmonton Oilers. Here's Kasperi Kapanen wheeling it up. And Frederick will send it in deep. And that shot, as you said, Louis, had some pop on it, and he told us that stick, he likes the fact that with a little extra whip, he's feeling it explode off his plate a little bit more often this year.
Players experiment all the time, and they're always trying new stuff to try and just benefit a little bit from it. And for Ryan Nugent Hopkins, he's always possessed a great shot. He feels he needs to use a little more. You're seeing him try and get it away more often, pick his corners. It's the accuracy that is really the great aspect of Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
I have an old TV, I'm sorry.
Get it away a little more quicker, a little quicker. That accuracy is always going to be there. He picked that corner. There was no chance for Riddick on that.
My TV's not HD. It's a small tube, black and white.
Broken up, and Savoy makes certain of a clear. Here's Shabanoff inside, and what a brilliant save made by Skinner with a left pad denying what appeared to be a certain goal for Bo Horvat. He thought he had the equalizer, but Skinner flashing out that left pad to keep it 2.
So for anybody saying that Stuart Skinner hasn't lost weight and Stuart Skinner doesn't move very well left to right anymore. Woo-hee! Wow. I'll be right back in Uzis. I gotta go get my phone. Wow. That's... What a freaking save. Commercial break. Super baby.
when necessary. The Islanders
To the
have had
rescue.
some terrific chances in this game. Only had one goal to show for it. And it was
It's all right.
away by Matt Barzal, but he's been up to the task once again, and now a 2-1 lead for Edmonton.
Hi.
Icing goal whistled
Hi.
against the Oilers.
Such a confidence booster. Again, that confidence we talked about for Stuart Skinner. You know, wants to come in, give his team a chance. Bo Horvat just had a couple great chances. The first one that popped to him on a little bit of a bounce. Great read by Stuart Skinner on the first save, and then for Horvat, he just tried to throw it back into the mix and maybe get a bounce. And Skinner was able to swallow it up before that commercial break.
Stuart Skinner looking for his 100th career win in the National Hockey League tonight. He's halfway there. By the way, give Emberson credit for the lone assist.
Emberson with the assist.
Second goal of the year that has put Edmonton on top here midway through the hockey game. Tomashik inside to Henrique, out to Emberson. Now Kulak lets one fly, and that sailed wide of its intended target. Emberson put it back behind. Mayfield got inside of Tomashik, who takes a hold, I think, on Mayfield here. And Tomashik
Power play coming up for the New York Islanders.
There's an offensive zone penalty with his club leading 2-1 that you probably would like to avoid. And the Islanders will go to a power play to try to tie this game up.
Scott Mayfield's been around parts of 13 years in the National
Yeah.
Hockey League and wins this battle here. Another big guy. Tomashik's right on him here. You're going to see him kind of with the right arm. And then
That's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty.
It
That's
wasn't much, but you watch Mayfield.
nothing you can be upset about. Don't even be. Don't be. Just do it.
Stays in there. Draws the call. Holding on Tomashik, but you're right. 200 feet away from your net. You don't really
Yes,
want to take a lot of
Glenn,
those.
yes.
I think it was a
But they want Stuart Skinner to be 900 every game. If he's not 900, he sucks.
second one for the Islanders. First one was very short.
Just 17 seconds. Here's Bouchard clubbing one down the other side of the draw. So with Tomashik in the box,
You.
the Islanders were just 12% on the
You.
power play last year. Big reason why they missed the playoffs.
You.
Again, their special
Yeah,
teams
gimme, gimme.
last in both categories.
What are we gonna gimme, gimme?
Draisaitl, McDavid first over the boards on the
Gimme, gimme never gets.
It's turned over, and now McDavid has his man in trouble. It's D'Angelo, dishes off, looking for Draisaitl, and right back to him. And then Kulak nearly caught on the ice, but he was able to duck back onto the bench. That could have been too many men.
Quick feet. It's like you're jumping on hot coals. Right back into the bench.
And that would have been a two-man advantage for nearly a minute and a half, Lou. That could have really turned this game.
He's an excellent skater. But he was really fast. Getting back on the bench.
Grant Barzal gets it back from Horvat, defended by Kulak, down low. Emberson looking to extract. Nugent Hopkins close by.
Absolutely, Glenn.
And now Mangiapane and Nugent Hopkins are away 2-on-2 shorthanded. Flipped on net, Riddick spilled it, but right to Palmieri, who fires a strike ahead for Duclair. That was almost too many men.
That's what Nugent Hopkins wanted to. He wanted to chuck that into Riddick and see if it would bounce free, and it did.
Here's Palmieri. Islanders was close to a 2-minute run just a second ago. Here's Schaefer fires. Barzal gives it up for Horvat. He turned it over. Nurse the steal and the 200-foot clear. And Louis inside UBS Arena. We start to hear the frustration of the faithful. This is an 0-3 club that's staring at a fourth consecutive loss to open the year for the first time in history. Draisaitl steal sends it ahead for Roslovic as Edmonton comes back to full strength. Roslovic to the spot, Chapman off, and Lee can't dig it out. Ekholm across to Bouchard. Now it's Connor McDavid. Quick timer, Bouchard redirected, and that changeup ends up on the stick of Roslovic. Shakes himself free, poked away, and now you've got Matthew Schaefer, who inadvertently powered one into the Edmonton bench.
No matter McDavid's ambition, CIBC would have a personalized plan, just like we'll have a plan for you too. CIBC, proud partner of Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers.
Quick feet right here by Matt Kulak. He jumps on it, goes, nope, he's not coming. Look at that. Get out of the way of the puck. Get back on the bench. To nullify the too many men. Gets away with it. A little bit lucky, but he'll take it.
Sometimes you got to be lucky to be good. Good to be lucky.
Shots on net evenly. Edmonton up 2-1. Draisaitl a power play goal to tie.
Keep your snot fingers to yourself.
Held the lead.
Keep your snot fingers to yourself. Yeah.
Hopkins here in the second. With an absolute laser upstairs on David Reddick.
Absolutely. Also,
Frederick beaten off the draw by Casey Suzuki.
since you're new here, Glenn, I'll say this again. I've been saying it all year. How's that not a hook? Interesting. So I've been saying this all year, and I'll continue to say it. This will be Skinner's final year with the Oilers. He wins a cup, he's going to get $7 million more or more for 7 years with any team on the market that needs a goalie. He doesn't win the cup, he's going to get $3 million for 3 years, so $3 million a year for 3 years from any team on the market not named the Edmonton Oilers. No matter how we feel about Stuart Skinner, good, bad, or indifferent, this is the final year of his contract. This will be the final year that you see Stuart Skinner in net for the Edmonton Oilers. All I can say is enjoy the wild ride. 5 minutes left to go in the second period. Shots are 18-16 for the Edmonton Oilers. 2-1 is the score. In case you're late, the Islanders got us started with a Barzell takeaway goal, 1-0 New York. Draisaitl on the power play, his third of the season, assisted by McDavid and Tomasak. In the second period, Hopkins gets a goal assisted by Emerson. 2-1 Edmonton. You're loud, eh? You're loud, eh? Yes. Yes. We have to pause commercials. Yes. If he bolts Jay, it's Dry's team, and the Oilers have all that money that they could have spent on him to go get 3 good players. A standout goalie, a standout defenseman, and a top-notch standout forward. So yes, losing McDavid is going to sting, and I'm not saying otherwise. But I'm saying that you could use that money that we could have spent on McDavid to get 3 star players. Now remember this, guys. The Oilers are locked up for 5 years with everybody else. Minimum. Next season, the Oilers are going to have... I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag a little bit. Next season, the Oilers are going to have $25 million to spend on 2 goalies and 2 forwards. Everyone else is signed. Steelers are up 14-0? Let's go, Steelers. As a Green Bay Packer fan and a fan of Aaron Rodgers, let's go Steelers. Just for today. They're also taking on Cincinnati, so. Really? You like that guy? So that guy there, his name is Patrick Waugh. He is a very angry man. He was angry when he played hockey, and he's angry as a coach. Yeah, very angry. Yeah, always angry. Yeah. Exactly. I don't think he's going to leave, but if he does... No, absolutely, Bunny. Absolutely. 4 minutes left to go in the second period.
Sorokin has given the Oilers fits. Remember that 49 save bagel he laid on it.
Oh, Hopkins almost got a second. Okay. Hi. Who needs a gym? I have kids. Yeah.
That's Russell, but set up by Nugent Hopkins. Spin move on D'Angelo. Protecting the puck. Stetcher. Roslovic. Just time to nurse. Fed to Nugent Hopkins. Chasing a bit right now as Edmonton rolls over the line change. Here's Draisaitl. Sets up at Cole. Missed. Kind of a half slap shot.
Oh, Vegas goalie.
Here's Bouchard and McDavid. Crowd getting restless. One-timer ripped wide by Draisaitl.
Vegas goalie Aiden Hill is hurt. He's week to week.
That looked like a drill.
Hi. You are exhausting. Yes, you are exhausting. You're funny.
Barzell, 212 out there.
That's why I'm glad I'm not management for this team.
Great play out of the corner. Now a penalty against the Oilers. Skinner to the bench. Extra attacker on.
Stuart Skinner.
McDavid trying to shrug off Barzell. Looked to leave it for Draisaitl initially, then made a move around Barzell.
Power play coming up for the Oilers.
Will go to the power play. A product again of the fire shift.
Yep, tire penalty. And that's just quick heads up. Get to that face-off as quickly as you can. He stopped in front of the net at the end of the first shift and was like, I just got to get out of here. So he's been physical, though.
You can't cross-check from behind like that.
Draisaitl a couple good whacks, and right here gets a little too aggressive.
I mean, Stuart Skinner right now is the best Canadian goalie.
Penalty box. Edmonton already 1 for 2 in the power play in this game.
And like you said,
No, I don't want you to do that. To stop.
Initial
Nah.
good play ball by Palmieri, but because it's a second period, a long change, the Oilers weren't able to get those fresh troops out there.
David with a quick turn up.
Yes, recognizing.
He can't play till December.
Draisaitl, they're two better players in the league that's helped.
That's the funny part, is he's not eligible till December. December 1st is when he's eligible to play.
To extend this 2-1 lead. They tied it late in the first period.
He can practice with them all he
The
wants.
second, it's Draisaitl who scored a power play goal to tie it. To McDavid. Reverses to Nugent Hopkins. Cross ice. One-timer Draisaitl denied by Riddick. Got his own rebound. Bouchard,
You gotta take that shot, Bouchard.
McDavid around Horvat. Dishes. Draisaitl gets it back. Times 1-1. Here's a back McDavid off.
Yes.
But it stayed out. Riddick a good recovery got to the right pad. And a clear. And a short-handed breakaway. Horvat shoots and scores. This game is tied at 2.
Fucking bullshit.
And he makes the pass. Give him credit for that. Horvat took off. 14th career goal against the Edmonton Oilers. Short-handed this one.
Short-handed goal scored by Bo Horvat. Still a minute left on the power play. Yeah, she doesn't sit still at all.
I know.
Ugh. I want a baby that sits still again.
Nope, Rose.
Stand is McDavid. That's the 16th career shorty for Horvat. Here's a dish. McDavid for the lead and a save made by David Riddick.
Love you. I'll see you after the game.
With a guy in Pajot who also has led the league before in short-handed goals. And Riddick, with maybe his biggest save of the night, Lou, to keep the momentum.
He's made a couple huge saves on this penalty kill. It resulted in the short-handed goal right here. Look at this. That one there, then another one. He gets down, chops it away. Watch Bo Horvat. He's gone here. So he thinks that's going to be cleared first. But I'll tell you, that turns
Yeah,
over,
still on the
that's
power
a
play.
But it gets right to him. That's a beautiful play by Pajot. I mean, he had to make the perfect play on the backhand side to find Horvat the breakaway. Excellent release by Horvat, beat Skinner 2-2.
So,
and then another great save by Riddick on McDavid right there. Had to dive across with the glove to make that one.
Still 40 seconds to go on the power play. Lest we forget. McDavid. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid. Draisaitl.
the stand around fucking Oilers, man.
2-on-1 short-handed. Pajot drags, and then Nurse stayed in the lane long enough to block the shot. And now McDavid's got a step on back. He's in. He's denied. David Riddick slid to his right and made a pad save. And that's fired up the right-hand side. Nurse, a tremendous play at one end, and then Riddick with a solid save at the other. Now Draisaitl slipped down, and that was fired down the ice with New York back at full strength.
That's just, this team is Jekyll and Hyde on the power play, man.
Big save, Dave Riddick, as he gets across some stones.
Yeah.
He's come up with some beauties, and he's had to, or else it'd be a 4-5 goal game for Edmonton.
Riddick's best sequence on that power play.
39 seconds left to go in the period. 2-2. Shots are 23-18 for the Oilers.
That's healed over the net. Ekholm down low with 30 seconds to go. Henry looking to create. Howard and Savoy. Clear back. Kulak mishandled, taken away. It's Matthew Schaefer up ice with Barzell. Schaefer backhands one wide. They don't give him the call. Crowd thought there might have been a trick there. None forthcoming. And Savoy will bang it in, much to the chagrin of the 13 or 14,000 plus. Lead pass intent for Shabanov. Icing waved off. Skinner will just eat this as time
That period sums up the Oilers season this year. They can't play a full 60, folks. This team just cannot play a full 60 minutes. It's not in their DNA. Alright, so, yes. With the Aiden Hill injury, I don't know if it's day-to-day, week-to-week. I'm not quite too sure. I don't really want to speculate. I just know that he was injured in the last game. You can't bench one of your best defensemen, Red. As I've been told from the people here. You can't bench your best defenseman. Now, what you can do perfect. Sorry, I'm going to switch over to my hockey game now. Transition. There you guys go. He's still live streaming. No epic. Thomas Sack's a good forward. He's getting used to NHL ice. He's getting used to North American ice. Woolman will be in. Oh, just keep commenting, Bunny. It's part of the new stuff that we have going on in this channel. Top commentators. Shoot! Oh man, I'm down 1-0. I'm just a goalie, guys. But yeah. I don't think Carter Hart should be back in the NHL, but I'm not allowed to make those decisions. I think it's funny that the place that he goes to is Vegas, though. That's funny to me. Absolutely. Let's get up to... Let's reach that goal. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't ever get a loan in a gentleman's club. No casinos and no gentleman's club for Carter Hart. Shoot the puck, boys. Oh, what a block. I think Red Bull is one of the top teams in their division. What? What? Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît? Yeah, you're not wrong. That's why him and everybody that's part of the trial is staying away from Canada. I doubt he plays any games up in Canada. My team needs to pull their heads out of their asses, though. Yeah, buddy! Go Jays, go! I'm gonna watch the Jays game after I'm done this. Good luck. I love that. Battle of the Badges. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. 2-2 hockey game in Long Island. 12 minutes left to go in the intermission. Goal scored by Barzell and Horvat. Draisaitl, Hopkins. A power play goal, a shorthanded goal, and two... Oh, we get a goal to tie the game. No, we're down one still. I'm just trying to see who I'm going to get drafted by in the NHL. I'm aware I'm going to be a backup goalie, but maybe Calgary will draft me and I'll take over for Dustin Wolf. Or the Oilers will draft me and I'll take over for Stuart Skinner. There you go, Jay. Love it. 2-1. Shot. Goal! Back-to-back snipes by Bichelt. I love these jerseys, though. That logo, the Fire Ice logo. That's why I choose this team every time I play Champions League. I choose these guys every time I play Champions League. Yes, Sen, I see that you're live streaming. Good for you. I kid. He might get sensitive. Still lots of time to go in the hockey game, folks. Still third period, 2-2. Oilers had the better opportunities in the second period. Just one shorthanded goal. Should never happen, shorthanded breakaways. I don't know. I did say before the game, though, it seemed like a trap game. Felt like a trap game. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it might be a duck. We scored 2 goals on that power play. Was it a 5-minute? I missed that part. Damn. Shots are 24-18. In the first period, the Oilers were outshot 11-8. Second period, outshot them 16-7. Out of town scoreboard, 10 minutes left to go in the third period. Rangers 1, Leafs 1. Predators 2. Yeah, we know the Dodgers are 1 win away from the World Series. Cool. Predators 2, Canadians 1. 5 minutes left to go in that third period. Halfway through the third period, Kraken 3, Senators 2. 10 minutes to go in this third period as well. Panthers 1, Devils 2. Halfway through the third period, Jets 3, Flyers 1. 3-1 Colorado are leading the Blue Jackets in the third period, halfway through that. 10 minutes left to go in the second period. Vancouver Canucks 3, the Dallas Stars 2. Oh, geez, my goalie didn't react after that block. That's terrible. Game still yet to be played. Boston Golden Knights, Hurricanes, Ducks, Penguins, Kings. Good block. Go, go, go. That slap shot. 5 minutes left to go in the second period here in Glosenberg. What a save! Ooh. 5 minutes left to go in the intermission. 2 minutes left to go in the second period here. Still Jays 2, Seattle 1. Scores! Another slap shot from the point. Jacob Anderson. We have a lead. Oilers just got to win the third period. You win the third period, win the hockey game. I'm still very upset they can't play a full 60 though. Jeez. Another Anderson goal. This time the Breckenham Anderson goal. Agility making saves. Jesus. What a bad giveaway by our defenseman. And just like that, what is my save percentage right now? It can't be very good. Please be above 8. 882. Not fucking good enough. Okay, I need to face 5 more shots. Get it back up to a 9. You know what? I'm going to put a pause to that. Third period is going to be underway after the game. I'll probably finish the game later. Now, switch her over to get some Jays content, eh? Totally forgot I could do that. Multi-stream this beach.
Back to work you go with Cam Moon, the Oilers Radio Network.
Bases loaded, top of the third. Holy crap, it's only the third inning. I feel like this game should be almost over. You guys should check out my post-game videos. I explain the danger zone. Pretty great detail. Two and two, 1 out, bases loaded.
Barcia's actually hit better against lefties this season than he has righties. 260 against the left-handers, 232 against the right-handers. Boy, this is a big at bat early in this game.
We got to get some runs here now. Oh, hard but foul. Jeez. Sleater. I'm going to say the Oilers are going to score the next goal and win the game because of it. Oilers are going to win the game 3-2. Ooh, off the ump. I love how they caught mics on these umps now. Why don't they have this during the season? Full count. Bases loaded. 2-1 Toronto. 1 out. Spire. His 8th pitch coming up. Varsho. Does he swing? Ball 4 walks in a run. 3-1 Blue Jays. 4-1 Blue Jays. How does it go 2-1 to 4-1? Sportsnet guys are drunk. Clement coming up. And the hockey game is about to start, so we'll go back to that. Yeah, I just saw that, Jay. And now you got Clement coming up with bases loaded. I feel a double or more coming on. The prognosticator of prognostications.
The jackpot is currently just a shade under $200,000 in climbing fast. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. Louis and Jeff.
The Edmonton Oilers and the New York Islanders tied at 2 after 2 in a game that has kind of shifted back and forth. It first appeared as though the Islanders were firmly in charge. The Oilers on special teams broke through at the end of the first. And then in period 2, Louis, was almost the reverse. Edmonton up 2-1 with a chance to gain real separation. What did you see in terms of that late period power play and how the Oilers can remedy moving forward?
I think they created great chances. Number one, they created the chances they wanted to create, which is great right, but this just got stopped by Dave Riddick. He made some terrific saves, and you have to give him credit for it. But for me, I think that they just didn't have the recognition there was danger. You see Horvat taking off here. Everybody's too strong on that wall, including Evan Bouchard, who's had a really, really tough night. Nobody in that lane to try and break up that pass. And you know what? It's been that kind of a game. Early on, your senses aren't quite there. Good pick off again by Horvat. They're taking off. So for Edmonton, good back retrieval, excellent defensive play by Darnell Nurse to break it up. But that's kind of what it's taken. Little breakdowns have led to good chances on both sides. In the first period, it was the Islanders that had them. In the second period, Edmonton created their chances, were able to go ahead in the game. The Islanders on that shorthanded goal tie it up. In this third period, it's going to be the team that can play the cleanest, I believe, that can find a way to get to their game, manage the puck a little bit better, and recognize where the danger's coming from. And it's no surprise that he's starting the third line for Chris Knobloch. He loves this line. He feels they've been the most consistent. They're the only line that's been carried over from Tuesday night that stayed intact. He wants to go back to work, so he starts that workman-like line.
Louis with that closer look brought to you by Specsavers. Don't miss a play. Keep your eyes healthy with regular eye exams, including OCT. Frederick against Zizekas. And we talked with Chris before the game, and he said that this line, which Louis noted on Tuesday, packs a certain identity that he's not sure the Oilers have had in quite a while. So we'll see how this third period develops. Each team has kind of let the other off the hook in this game already. Mayfield into the feet of Zizekas, cleared out to Trent Frederick by Kasperi Kapanen, but Frederick in turn has it poke checked off his stick by Mayfield, taken away by Holmstrom against Frederick in a collision of tens there. Zizekas back to Matthew Schaefer, shrugged off a hit for Frederick to get it in deep. Kulak to Emberson, who assisted on Nugent Hopkins' second goal of the year. Gave Edmonton a 2-1 lead, but now
that was touched. That was touched at the blue line.
We'll be playing in New Jersey on Saturday afternoon to conclude their tour of the metropolitan New York area.
Another team that likes to pressure with speed. And we've seen the Rangers come out Tuesday. We've seen the Islanders come out here tonight and really try and put pressure on the puck carrier to turn pucks over. And Edmonton's adjusted well here, and I believe in this one. The second period, they got back to their game, out shooting now the Islanders 24-18. Got caught shorthanded by Bo Horvat. But I think the discussion inside the dressing room would be very similar to the one we
Back-to-back icings against the Oilers.
You know, we haven't played our best. We're 2-2. Let's go out there and find a way to win a hockey game. Simple as that.
Another icing call and a face-off coming to Skinner's right. By the way, Jersey is 4 minutes away from closing out the defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. They're up 3-1. They won't have Jacob Markstrom, not that he'd play against Edmonton anyway. He's out for a few weeks.
Yeah, Markstrom is out as well. Goalies are dropping like flies right now.
Who swoop into the offensive zone, looking to break the 2-2 tie. Roslovic put it against the end boards, and it's going to be reeled in by David Riddick, making his debut as a New York Islander tonight.
Wisely reeled in. Good little spin move by Roslovic. He wanted to try and attempt to pass across the Draisaitl, who was the late man. Nugent Hopkins was the first one through down to the net, and that bouncing puck almost went to him on the far side. And Riddick said, nope. Dangerous line on the ice, hold on to it, get a whistle, slow things down. Face off to his left.
To your point in that second period, Oilers outshot the Islanders 16-7, and it's that late second period power play that completely kind of flipped the script in this one. Instead of potentially being up 3-1 heading to the dressing room, instead the Islanders are right back in.
For me, they went to work in the offensive zone, started to win more battles, started to keep the play alive, and just put that pressure on. We saw the penalty drawn to Romanov because of that. An extended shift where he was defending for over 2 minutes. He takes the penalty. Didn't result in what they wanted as far as a power play goal, but that's the game they have to go back to.
Up to D'Angelo. Floats one out of the zone. Batted down at center by Stetcher. Nugent Hopkins from the red line will dump it in. No Alec Regula tonight. Again, he got banged up on that hit from Evander Kane.
What a beautiful hit by Evander Kane, though, on the Vancouver game.
Ready to go.
Like, say what you want. That was clean as F, boy. But the response was needed, too. I know there's a lot of people unhappy about the response. Well, you stick up for your teammates. I don't care. You stick up for your teammates. Clean hit or not, you stick up for one another. How many years have we said in Edmonton they don't stick up for each other? Well, now we do. And people are upset by it.
Savoy started on the fourth line, of course, with Allen. A drive from a point. Save Riddick. Rebound went through the crease, but no one home for the Oilers. Bouchard using a screen, and that's going to be an interference call.
You're calling that a penalty? You're calling that a penalty.
This period brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home of no payments, no interest for 1 year.
Got a lot of respect for Kyle Palmieri. What does he do here?
He's been around for a while, and he just kind of skated into that lane. And, I mean, this is two guys going for the same ice here, it looks like. Well, Ekholm's the bigger guy, takes it down, interference to call.
That's ridiculous. You can't call that a penalty. That's two guys fighting for puck, for ice.
They were on their heels for an extended shift in the zone, and now have the power play.
Face-off dropped unfairly. Well, yeah, when you threw it on the opposite side of the circle. Hey, Bunny, welcome back.
What system, what stage the club is at. He's one of those guys who falls out of bed and scores 25 goals every year.
I agree. It's the way he plays. And he's done his
Oilers got to figure out how to kill this.
Durant, the face-off win against Adam Henry. D'Angelo, one-timer, ripped up.
Blocked by Savoy.
That sailed out of play.
That stung Savoy or not, but he got a chunk of it. He's trying to skate it off.
Huge block by Savoy.
Good job and the quickness to get into the lane. Because this is a blast by Horvath. Right off the face-off, a face-off play, branch out, and you can see a good job by Savoy to quickly get into that lane and take it away.
Clipped off his right kneecap there. Draisaitl and McDavid.
We're really playing this song in 2025 still?
For Draisaitl on the length of the ice clear by Ty
Superman
Emerson.
that watch me rip and watch me roll. Superman that oh! That was the jam back when I was in my 20s.
For an opportunity to gain their second lead of the night.
Maybe my 30s.
Barzal off to Durant. It's a club that's been playing from behind all year, and now a steal by Draisaitl. Has got McDavid with him, and neither McDavid nor Palmieri could locate that pass. McDavid elects to kill some time with a feedback to Nurse, sent tumbling back in. Edmonton will change.
Watch me whip and watch me roll. Superman that. Soldier boy, tell him.
Booted away by Bouchard and Darnell Nurse. Pitchforks it safely out. It's going to be tracked by Palmieri. Lurking is Montemani. Barzal. 3.5 gone by in the third. Barzal going to slither his way through. Skinner bunted it ahead smartly to Nugent Hopkins for the
Oilers PK's looking good. They've had a really good PK this year. Last year their PK was meh. This year it's been really good. Oh, that looked a little offside.
Kulak bumped it free for Savoy, who's drawn a hooking call. That's an ill-advised penalty. I think it's going to be on Heineman. Savoy now with a wrist shot, and that ends up out of play. But that's the second penalty that Matt Savoy has drawn.
Matt Savoy draws a penalty. Woo-hoo!
Here in 17 seconds.
That doesn't go unnoticed by your coach as well. And it was Savoy that
Oilers power play.
Montemani on the line, trying to extend the lead by one.
Their fourth power play of the evening.
It's the quickness. He gets this puck, and instead of just firing it down the ice, he takes a look. He gets his feet moving to the corner.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Bunny.
There you can see Heineman with a little reach in on the hooking, and that draws the call. 17.
If I've heard of them, they weren't so private, Diane. I've heard many talks of Oilers players not being happy with the PK power play last season.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Bouchard, and Nurse in the 4-on-4 alignment.
Your NMAX power play.
For 17 seconds.
And that face-off was dropped unfairly, says the linesman.
nothing comes easy, as I said.
15:48 left to go in the third period. Shots are 26-18 for the Edmonton Oilers. 2-2 hockey game. 4-on-4 action for 17 seconds.
Or here in
Elmont.
Oilers have lost just once in regulation in the last 17 meetings here on the island.
That's the horse track.
Driving in right inside.
Stay for the horses, come for the hockey game.
Looks up ice as
You're not wrong, Epic. You're not wrong.
out of the box. Leon
Draisaitl
Draisaitl.
to McDavid. McDavid off the helmet of Riddick and out of play.
And that sails out of play.
We talked about that play right there. That you thought he might try that.
Do the thing that makes you famous.
On that near post, getting his shoulder up high to try and take it away. But here's a nice little inside-outside move. This is from behind the net for McDavid. We've seen him bank it off the name tag there. Tries again to catch Riddick sleeping a bit.
If you guys can name what line this movie's from, I'll shave my head. I'll make you famous.
Pageau has been such a good penalty killer for so many years in the league. Set up Horvath for the time goal late in the second. Now attempting to pester Bouchard and McDavid. As they
What movie is that from and who says it?
play for another minute 10. Draisaitl coughed it up, and it's carefully guided down the ice by Pelech.
1 minute to go on the power play. 1 minute remaining on the power play. That's abysmal to start the year.
McDavid ambling his way through the neutral zone and getting it in deep. McDavid has points in his last 21 regular season games going back to last year. Now that's not an official streak. An assist on the Draisaitl power play goal tonight. He keeps rolling, at least on the score sheet. Draisaitl up the center. McDavid dashes in right hand side, takes a couple of hits. The puck shaken loose. An attempted clear is executed by Scott Mayfield.
This is not looking good, man. This power play is just...
Oilers will change it up.
Shake your head, man. Shake your head.
Down to 20 seconds.
Great defending on the entries by the Islanders.
Back home to Isaac Howard. Spoons it in. Romanov has plenty of time to send it over to Mayfield. As Louis talked about, you have to release it right away. Mayfield doesn't. Melts the remaining time. Dumps it down the ice. Islanders have killed off the Oilers power play. We remain tied at 2 with 13:45 on the game clock. Henrique shoots it in. Frederick glanced off the side of the net to Pelech. Dart to Barzell. In over the line against Kulak. Drops it off looking for Duran. Heineman wins the battle to keep the puck in the offensive zone for Pelech. Duran. Miscommunication with Barzell. Duran able to recover. Heineman wrapped up with Kulak. Tried to shovel it back to the point, and there's Savoy again. His best game, I
13
think,
minutes
this
left to go in the
year.
third period. 2-2 hockey game. Come on, boys.
Oilers roll over the lines. But Colson now out there with Roslovic and Kapanen. Here's a chance. Holmstrom driving, shooting, and that redirected into the corner. Roslovic trying to free it up for Darnell Nurse, who won a battle. And in turn, sent it over to Kulak. Now Kasperi Kapanen off to put Colson, who breaks loose, but Colson trying to drag it to his backhand, couldn't get it off. Schaefer draped all over. Out to Nurse. He'll shoot, and that's gloved by Riddick. Before it could glance off the body in front, 12.5 to go in the third period. The Oilers 2, the New York Islanders 2. The degree of difficulty exceptionally high. And McDavid put that high.
Boys, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. I'm not available.
Night, night, Dada.
Night, night. Love you.
Love you too.
I'll see you in the morning. But not too early in the morning, please.
Oh, Hunter!
Yes, Hunter.
like never saw him like that.
You've never seen him drink Pepsi?
Nope.
Yeah, well, he drinks Pepsi all the time.
I just never see him.
I know you never see him. Because I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome.
Not a whole lot of hits in this one for Edmonton, but it's Romanov that has 6 hits in the game, and he steps up and catches Stetcher. Last second, great spin move to evade a full-on collision by Stetcher, but it looked pretty good with the spin. He gets the puck deep, does what he wants to do, and Romanov protects his line well.
I got to give you credit. We were on the train coming out here, and you said, watch out for that Romanov. He's a hunter in open ice. You called that one.
Not a lot left in the game, but there are a few, and he's one of them.
12 minutes left to go in the third period.
Skinner up
2-2 hockey game.
doesn't get it out. Dragged by Horvat to Pollock. His centering pass, a double deflection out to Pollock. And now Horvat.
McDavid hitting the body.
Bouchard. Put too much on it. This is going to be an icing call against the Oilers. 12:09 to go, third period, with the game tied at 2.
It's a little more of a physical play. Sorry, Jack, on Horvat by McDavid. You saw him go out and say, you know what, I'm not going to stick check the guy that's spinning around Renner zone. He eliminates. Now Bouchard tries to make the play out. It just bounces over the stick of the defenseman and results in an icing, but a good aggressive play to break up the cycle by Connor McDavid.
Ekholm trying to get it out. Pollock initially held it in a second time, but here's a steal by Bouchard, and the Oilers come thundering up ice. McDavid had it poke-checked away, and then a pass off the back of Duclair's skates, so that would have been a 2-on-1. Tomashik with a centering pass, just trickled over the stick of Andrew Mangiapane, and Palmieri poised as can be, flicks it back to Pollock as New York reloads. Wires one to Palmieri, cuts to his right. Duclair. Back to D'Angelo. On to Romanov, and his drive disappears into the midsection of Stuart Skinner, who makes his 17th save of the night.
Bet99.net is a free-to-play website built in Canada by Canadians for Canadians. So Canadian, it's the official partner of the NHL. 19 plus. Play responsibly. Free play only website.
It's boring hockey when you play New York teams for sure.
Barzal and Draisaitl to Skinner's right. Oilers came in with a team save percentage of 94. Top 5 goals against and save percentage. Haven't yet broken loose offensively. Nurse won a battle against Duclair. Then when he tried to reverse it, it was held in, and D'Angelo's shot just missed.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Now Roslovic comes over and puts too much on it. That'll be
Another icing against the Oilers. 11 minutes to go in the third period.
Just a little off the weight on that one by Roslovic. He wanted to throw that ahead of Leon Draisaitl out of the zone. Good patience to try and make the play instead of just firing.
Thank you all for watching. My name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. We're live for 82 games a year. 26 of them in the playoffs if every round goes 7. God can only hope we will go 7 games in the finals. This year, hopefully, we win the damn thing.
Shot. That's a routine save for Stuart Skinner.
A good box out again by Darnell Nurse on Pajot there. After the face-off, he's trying to funnel, get into the eyes of Stuart Skinner right in the slot. And Nurse just bulldozes him off to the side, allows his goaltender to see that wrister clean, and he swallows it up.
Shots are 20-27 for the Oilers. Scores 2-2.
Strong game.
David out there. Adam Henrique, a secondary option if McDavid's chased out. But McDavid wins the face-off. And then it's launched up the left-hand side. Howard, McDavid's other winger on this particular shift. Played ahead by David Riddick to Anders Lee. He'll dump it in. Lee goal scorer. Burrowing his way in is Jean-Gabriel Pajot.
Just avoid Florida and the cheating Panthers is all.
Across, Pellet shot misses. Rebound calmly swept out by Henry. Pajot entangled with Howard. Got just enough to get it to Pellet, but that skipped away from Lee, and now Emberson quickly advances through. McDavid gives way to Howard. He fires, and a kick save made by goaltender David Riddick. Howard's a shooter. Didn't waste much time with that opportunity. Got it off quickly. Kyle McLean on the puck for the Islanders. Swooping in, dishing off to Casey Cizikas. His shot.
Blocked in front.
Up and out of play. Cizikas, the one
9:50 left to go in the third. 28-20 the shots.
Retired in the offseason. And Cal Clutterbuck halfway through the third period. The game tied at 2.
Can't do it anymore, Bunny. And they've got guys missing they can't replace. I said it before the season. I'm going to say it loudly now. I don't see Florida making the playoffs. I just don't see Florida making the playoffs this year. Reacted. Redacted? Redacted. Maple Leafs win it in overtime, 2-1 over the Rangers. Canucks 4, Stars 2 after 2. Games yet to be started. Bruins, Golden Knights, Ducks, Hurricanes, Penguins, Kings. Make it a final in overtime. Canadiens 3, Predators 2. Canadiens score a late goal in the third period to tie the game, just to win it in overtime. The Senators come back to beat the Kraken 4-3 in a shootout. The Devils beat the Panthers 3-1. Oh no. The Jets beat the Flyers 5-2. The Avalanche beat the Blue Jackets 4-1. Can't find a way, my friend, when you can't manipulate the cap. Like, you can find a way, but you can't manipulate the cap. Here's what I mean. Let's say that I'm worth $12 million to my team. My team then trades me, but retains half my salary, so now I'm worth $6. Well, come playoff time, during the regular season, I'm on your team for $6. But come playoff time, I'm now worth $12 million again. I love it. I know a lot of people are upset by it. I know a lot of people don't like it. I love it. You can't go and hire people at the trade deadline now and have them play for $1 million when they're worth 12. Can't do it, and I love it. Also, if you miss significant time in the regular season, you are not eligible to play in round 1 of the playoffs. Your full cap counts towards playoffs.
Yeah, the home team had won 7 in a row before the Islanders prevailed in that overtime game here at UBS Arena last year. Trent Frederick with control of the puck. 9:20 to go in the third. Do we have another overtime in the offing tonight? Jack Rosselbeck would like to change that, but no. Poke checked off his stick to Paul Mary and then hoisted in deep.
Right, Jay?
Stature. Darnell Nurse, rink wide on target for Nugent Hopkins. Bobbled up by Romanov. Draisaitl comes over with a secondary layer of support.
8 minutes left to go in the third period. 2-2 hockey game.
Nugent Hopkins to the spot, and now it's Heineman, and that's going to be a trip on Stetcher. He hauled down Drouin. Horvat in the meantime to the net, won't get a shot away.
Power play Islanders.
With a power play and a chance to take the lead. 42 to play.
Their fourth power play of the evening.
Biggest offer ever is here. Sign up today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner.
Tough one here for Troy Stetcher. He just tries to reach in and again.
5-1 Blue Jays. Let's go Blue Jays.
After that, as the skate goes right through.
Sorry, folks.
And a power play here in the third period for the Islanders.
They have a shorthanded
Blue Jays need to win this game. Tie the series up at 2. Bring it back to Toronto for the final 2 games.
Here's Jonathan Durant. Schaefer looking for a lane. Dishing on. Barzal will get it back from Palmieri. Horvat in front, back door. Durant dishes. Horvat tied up. Good defensive play by Henrique.
Terrific read.
Durant. Palmieri. Barzal inside. Horvat a shot. That one was on net. And a save made by Stuart Skinner dashing over to keep it in Schaefer. Terrific play by the 18-year-old. Now you've got Durant. Henrique on him. Played back to Schaefer by Horvat. Sent across to Barzal. Saucer back. Schaefer one-timer. And that was deflected. Ekholm that time in the lane. Schaefer shoots.
1 minute left to play in the power play.
Poised as can be. Hands off to Matthias Ekholm.
7 minutes left to go in regulation. 2-2 hockey game.
And now McDavid is on the ice to put pressure on Matthew Schaefer. First overall picks a decade apart out of the Erie Otters. Blasted in by Lee. Here's McDavid coming in and around and looking for...
That's a penalty, ref. So you called one against the Oilers that exact same way. All right, let them play. Like that, like it.
Backhands it to D'Angelo and gets it right back. 7 minutes to go in regulation.
So McDavid doesn't get any calls, eh? Like, how is it the best player in the world gets 0 calls? I will never understand that in this fucking league. It doesn't just go for McDavid. It's Crosby, McKinnon. It's all the star players get no calls for them. It's almost like you got to fall over and you'll get a call that way. Garbage. This league does not protect its stars players at all. But it's the NHL. It's Gary Bettman's world. We're just living in it. Whew, 13 seconds left to go in the power play. 6.5 left to go in the third period. 2-2 hockey game.
Bouncing around right in front of that. He jammed a couple times at Skinner, but he held on to it.
Slow to recover after a torn ACL. Did have 29 a year ago. Oilers come up with a key face-off win. Nurse does not get it out. Pollock a shot, and that was rocketed out of play. Lee again was looking for a high slot tip, and that...
I honestly can't wait till Gary Bettman gets what he wants. Expansion in Atlanta, expansion in Houston, and he can retire and leave us the frick alone.
A little extra on that one as Pollock was right there at the line and was able to grab that and keep it alive. Good stick on the recovery.
Off the draw. Pollock passes off. D'Angelo's shot blocked by Nurse. Rebound Lee. Power play is over. Stetcher is back on the ice. Oilers are 1 for 4 in the power play. The Islanders are 0 for 4. But of course, Edmonton's power play goal sawed off by the shorty again, set up by that man, Pajot, who dumps it in for the Islanders as we're back to 5-on-5 and a 2-2 tie with 6 1/4 left. Brett Kulak ahead for Mangiapane. They'll wind it around. That's going to be picked off by Romano. Turned over, quick shot, a save made on Connor McDavid by David Reddick. And that was a tough stop because it materialized out of nowhere. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Mangiapane on the ice together. Evan Bouchard, hard rim up high, taken off the glass easily by Draisaitl. Set up for him by McDavid, and that one fooled Kulak. He's able to battle back and prevent a rush going the other way for Matthew Barzal.
5.5 left to go in the third.
Draisaitl picks up speed, gets it to him, off to McDavid. Return to Bouchard, in front, Kempen and a couple of whacks at it.
You're not wrong, Epic. You're not wrong.
Initially, it carried off the skate, and then Kapanen had a rebound chance. And Bouchard better be careful there. That straight because you'll get a roughing call out of that. Nothing called, I believe, as we head to break with 5.5 to go. Kasperi Kapanen looking to regain the lead for Edmonton. Ta-da!
Brewers, Dodgers, Game 4, tomorrow on...
Dodgers look to sweep that series tomorrow. Like I said, they're just... I mean, it must be nice to be an MLB team. Oh, I'll go 30 million, 50 million, 60 million, 100 million. Oh, $300 million over the cap? And pay $30,000 in luxury tax? All right. If I'm going that much over the cap, might as well pay luxury tax to it. I don't want the luxury... Don't get me wrong, I don't want the luxury tax in the NHL. Because then you're going to see teams like Vegas, Florida, Toronto, Edmonton to an extent just go out and buy every player that they can because they got the most money. You want to see a watered down league despite how many teams are in it. That's a way to do it. I'm not hoping for OT. I want the Oilers to end it meow. Right, meow. Come on, boys.
I want to know that the Blue Jays are heating up 5-1 in the bottom of 4 against Seattle. Momentum is building as they clash with the Mariners in Game 5 of the ALCS. Coverage starts tomorrow at 5 Eastern, 3 Mountain on Sportsnet.
Another on-point pregame prediction from our resident hockey and baseball analyst, Louis DeBrusque, who told me before the game the Mariners are in trouble.
Jays got them right where they want it.
Frederick lining up against Jean-Gabriel Pageau. 5.5 to play, third period. And here's a quick dish by Kapanen, and Cole rolling and then wrapping, but a save made by Riddick. Islanders had a chance to get it out, did not do it. But Colson dogging a bone, and finally Mayfield able to get it up to Shabanoff. Back Shabanoff, just 5'9" behind the net for the hulking lead, who was stripped by Bouchard. Good play by Bouchard, and then on to Kapanen, and the Oilers will bust out. Trailer is Trent Frederick. Delivers to Colson, and then Frederick went in to a man. Did he get the stick up high? I think he caught Schaefer.
Stick rode up, and then the
Schaefer sets a pick and a stick got up, and now another penalty again. This is stupid.
So no cut on the play for young Schaefer.
So I guess if you're Schaefer, you're allowed to pick players. First year, get away with it. Oh no, that's a penalty. It's a penalty. Keep your stick down, kid.
In the right place. I think he's trying to swing this stick up. When your stick's on the ice, somebody can put their stick down, pin it down to the ground. A lot of tendencies to happen.
That is on Trent Friedrich 100% of the time. Keep your fucking stick down. I've always said it. Don't put your stick where you wouldn't put your dick. You won't have a problem. Islanders are 0 for 4 on the power play. 4.5 minutes, and they score. Of course they do.
Oilers are back in front for the first time since late in the first period. Ryan Pulock, a shot, and that somehow stayed out and hit the goalpost behind.
I got no words.
Here's Draisaitl on to McDavid. The Oilers come barreling the other way. McDavid looking for the equalizer to Leon Draisaitl. And now McDavid. Draisaitl one time to save. Rebound McDavid. And he tried to chip it over to Troy Stecher.
Shoot the puck.
McDavid button hooking. Two men run out of Draisaitl able to keep it alive for Stecher. Draisaitl takes it.
Slash hook. No calls there, eh, ref? Another call! You can tackle people in front of the net now.
Right now it's Draisaitl McDavid turning up the pressure.
Islanders are just tackling guys in front of the net, not getting calls.
Around by Stecher to Darnell Nurse.
Little love tap. Oilers get power play for Islanders. Islanders are just hacking, slashing, tackling, no calls. I don't understand this league and the calls that are made on power plays and not made on power plays. I don't understand this league at all, what gets called and what doesn't. Game management at its finest. Shoot the fucking puck, McDavid.
But I thought the open net up above just buried that sucker from the slot.
Shoot the fucking puck, man.
A power play goal against. And a face-off to the right of Riddick with some tired players on the ice.
And it's tough to make a finite play with a bouncing puck as it is. Nugent Hopkins won the draw. Matthias Ekholm locates. Here's a shot. Roslovic and a save made by Riddick.
Again, holding in front of the net. Like the guy's just all over him, tackling him.
This is again going to be icing. And this
I don't get it.
so chooses to get the top line right back out there.
As the official medical imaging provider
Like, to me, what's a call in the first period is a call in the third period. What's a call in the first period of a preseason game? Better be a fucking call in the third period of a finals. Game 7. If it's a penalty, it's a penalty, it's a penalty. Fucking call it. The players will adjust.
Bouchard and Ekholm for the Islanders. Meanwhile, their D pair has been out there a minute 40. Pellick and Pulock. Draisaitl watches as Nugent Hopkins wins the draw. And Tomasic took one right in the chest.
This is a
from
slash.
Bouchard. Here's Tomasic giving it back to Bouchard. And a blocker save made by Riddick on Bouchard. The Oilers able to hold the zone. Puck play with a high stick by Nugent Hopkins. And the Islanders more than content to allow the clock to roll. And finally the Oilers touch up. 2:45 to go in the third. Just a subtle situation there where a few more seconds allowed to trickle off the clock. Neutral zone face-off. McDavid wanted a review of that from the officials to get together to see whether that was actually played by a high stick of Nugent Hopkins or an Islander. Nugent Hopkins was arguing the same thing. But it's a neutral zone draw. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Mangiapane. McDavid against Padichot. Each team is led in this hockey game. Islanders desperate for their first win of the year. Driven in deep by Bouchard, sent out by D'Angelo. Bouchard and Ekholm. We've got McDavid and Draisaitl out against this pairing of D'Angelo and Romanov, who have been leaky this season. Here's Ekholm. Skinner to the bench. Extra man and turned over by Bouchard. Lee calmly does
The turnover machine, Bouchard does it again.
at the blue line. And the Oilers perhaps fortunate that Lee didn't look at an open net. Here's Mangiapane. Dropped off. Islanders don't get it out. Ekholm to Bouchard. Net empty. 2 minutes to play. Oilers trail 3-2. Here's McDavid. Looking to tie it up. Against Paul Mary. He'll give it to Nugent Hopkins. Get it right back. Ekholm.
No urgency.
Looking for a lane. Back to Ekholm. Now, it's Draisaitl. Fires into a crowd. That pinball right back to him. Ekholm with a minute 35 to go. Draisaitl. Stolen. Mangiapane with good stick work to take
1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute remaining. Hawkins gets tripped in front of the net.
Here's Bouchard. Minute 12 to play. 3-2 New York. Here's McDavid. Cigarette pass. Bouchard fires. Save made by David Riddick. McDavid to Ekholm. Bouchard. Draisaitl. And a save made by Riddick. Rebound to Paul Barry. Scoops down the ice. It will be wide. They'll wave off icing.
Wave off icing. How is it his fault? Shorthanded breakaway, and a power play goal.
It's Truand to center ice. Heineman shoots and misses. But he was at the red line, so no icing. Nurse had it pried loose by Heineman. Gets on the puck as Heineman keeps it alive for Horvat. 30 seconds to play. Oilers hourglass running. Mangiapane battles and got it to Nugent Hopkins. It's floated in deep. Bullock had it stripped. Heineman with a chance to clear. Up the left-hand side. Great play by Duran. 2-on-1 with 10 seconds to go. A diving Nurse can't get to it. Duran dishes off, and it's tucked home by Horvat. It's a hat trick. And a New York Islander victory. Second career hat trick.
Islanders win. 4-2. Oilers just shit the bed. No. If I hear anybody blame Stuart Skinner for this game, that's fucking laughable. Fucking laughable. Anybody blaming Stuart Skinner for this game. This game is on Bouchard. The futileness of this power play. 2 breakaways and an empty net goal. I don't get it, man. I don't get this team. They're Jacqueline Hyde. Well, this is like, if you guys joined me for the pregame, this was always a trap game for the Oilers. Islanders haven't won all year. Oilers coming off of a fucking shutout. That's exactly it, man. Like I said, I'm not going to dwell too much on it. Oilers lose. Shit happens. We move on. We play again on Saturday afternoon at 1:30 on the island of New Jersey against the Devils. And we play again Sunday afternoon in Detroit. Like I said, if you're upset by this, be upset. But make sure you're upset for the right reasons and at the right people. That's essentially what I have to say. Make sure you're upset for the right reasons and at the right people. Now I'm just going to play like shit now. Now I'm just going to play like shit. It's garbage. This team is so Jacqueline Hyde, it's ridiculous. Five on 5, they still haven't shown up this year. Yeah, every shot's just going to go in. Well, my save percentage is not going to be anywhere near 500 or 900. That's going to piss me off. Oh, well. No, absolutely they lost themselves. No ifs, ands, buts about it, man. The Oilers lost themselves. They got to pull their heads out of their fucking asses next game. Guarantee Picard gets a start next game. I do not. Yep, absolutely. I do TikTok, but that's about it. I need to get my save percentage up. Bum, bum, bum. No, so I mostly just stream here. I don't even have time to stream most of the nights. Let him shoot. I need to get my save percentage up. I need to face 40 shots. Team wasn't playing well before Vancouver, Joe. The Calgary game was all Calgary 5-on-5. If it wasn't for the Oilers' power play in that first game, the score would have been way worse. Skinner kept the Oilers in that game. He also let Calgary tie the game up, but Skinner kept the Oilers in that game. This team hasn't found their 5-on-5 groove yet. Lots of season left. Hyman will be back, and all will be right in the world. Yep. I'm going to start doing that, live streaming on TikTok. Dual streams TikTok and here. Save percentage isn't even 600. Crappy. But yeah, I feel you though. I feel you though, Joe. Jones, I feel you. Like, this team hasn't played well at all this year, and to be 2-1-1, they got to be thanking their goalies. They played well against Vancouver. Vancouver was probably the only game that their 5-on-5 play was better than the other teams. And hey, it's early season. We're what, 5 games in? 4 games in? They'll get better. They're still a playoff team, and they'll still remind everybody why they're the best team in the West. Make it to another Cup final. Won't play Florida, Tampa, or any good team in the final. They won't play an all-star team. And that's the thing that people have to understand too, is when Tampa won their cups and when Florida's won their back-to-back cups, they made all-star teams. Like, they filled up with an all-star roster. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Let them get used to it. Let them cook, as they say. No, you're not wrong, buddy. And hey, like I said, this is the best start in 7 years the Oilers have had. So we can cry and moan and complain, but We've seen worse. They didn't get beat 8-1 on opening night. 8-1, 6-2. They haven't been blown out of any games. To be fair. To be fair. What a bad pass. But thank you for this pad stat. Empty net. Oh, I'm sure those blowout games are coming. It just hasn't happened yet. Thank gosh. Yeah, thank you. Ferrinier, first goal of the playoffs. Oh, guys, my Hut team got better since the last time we spoke. I don't think I showed you guys the updated Hut team. I'll do that after this game. Not good enough. Unless you guys do know that I got McDavid. I have McDavid, Hyman, and Draisaitl on my top line. Yeah, I won the Champions League. That's not good enough, though. Goals against average. Shit. Not good enough. McDavid, Hyman, Draisaitl. It was expected. It was one of those trap games, like I said before the stream. The Islanders were 0-3 to start the season. They've never been 0-4. Oilers haven't played 5-on-5 except for one game. How do I feel about the Game Pass increase? I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. They'll figure it out. I don't believe the hype that Xbox is dying and all that crap. I don't believe that. But that's just me. Yeah, exactly. I'm not upset. I'm not upset by anything that's happening early in the season. The only thing I'm really questioning is this Bouchard defensive lapses that happen so freaking frequently. What a cup transfer there, eh? Just the goaler making goalie saves. Definitely did not get a 900 save percentage. Well, I don't understand what people are saying like that. But oh well. Anywhoosies, my name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. Actually, I want to see where I get drafted to, because that's the next step, right? What locker room thing? What?
Let's kick off the Q&A session with our first question. Go ahead.
Congratulations on winning the Champions League. How does
well, they've changed it. Everything's new now. You know what? Let's do management.
A lot of scouts in the building, draft ranking going up. Do you have your sights set on the NHL draft?
You know what? Let's get some swagger.
And that's going to be it for today. Thank you, everyone.
I failed to maintain a 905. Yeah, thanks, Tips. I guess I'm Stuart Skinner, can't hit a 900, but I win games. Oh yeah, that's right, the Jays game. I'm going to send him to the draft and switch back over to the Jays game. 4 score, I can do that. Simulate to the draft. Don't show this stuff, I don't need to know. Oh my goodness. The Islanders went from 10th to 1st. Oh my God. Look at this guy in a suit and tie.
All right, everyone, let's get settled in. Let's get the first question.
Every young hockey player dreams of getting to the NHL, and for you, that could be a reality at the upcoming NHL draft. What does that mean to you as you approach this?
Dream come true. Why am I disliked by the management?
There's lots of uncertainty at the NHL draft for young players. Have you done any research into what teams might select you?
I've looked at a team where I can grow my presence, connect with passionate fans. Oh my gosh. I'm dropping like crazy.
Do you want to play for a team with a passionate fan base or with a broader?
Okay, so
you were selected to represent your country at the World Juniors. What did that mean to you, and what did you draw from the experience?
Wow, what are you supposed to do?
What will allow you to be more successful? Your individual skill or fitting into a team concept?
How the hell? Like, what are you supposed to answer here?
Do you want to be as good as you can be? Do you want to be a star in this league? Or do you want to win championships?
So saying that you want to win championships makes your draft stock drop.
Drafted and play in the NHL. As you go through this process, do you have a preference of what team selects you?
So I'll be drafted 14th overall.
Thanks for all your questions, but that's all we have time for today. Thanks, everyone.
What? A joke. The highest I can go is 14th. That's nuts, yo. Just gonna get my brand up. Jesus. Recharge, showstopper, post to post, dialed in. Jesus, Murphy. Right? Like, what do you want from me? I'm gonna save my... That's nuts to me, man. Well, looks like I'm gonna be drafted very mid.
Dreams are made for these moments. The pride from the village that got this kid to this moment. His parents, cold days at the rink, bad coffee, long drives, no weekends.
That's not Gary
all the work
Bettman.
You gotta put in. Everybody watching you every step of the way. To get drafted is the moment you've been waiting for. It's only the first day though. There's a long journey ahead.
I got drafted by Columbus. No, I didn't. I'm not playing for... I'm gonna restart this. That's ridiculous. I'm a Blue Jacket? Damn, son. I'm gonna have to look up what answers to answer so you don't drop. That's tough. Hey, at least I'm in the East. I don't have to face McDavid every other night. You guys want to ask me more questions?
We only have time for a couple questions. You are up first.
Congrats on getting drafted. Big moment for you and your family. How do you feel about where you ended up getting drafted?
What do you say here? Like,
Okay, let's go over here.
I'm sure as you went through the combine and draft weekend in this overall process that you had a sense that there were a variety of teams interested or considering drafting you. Did you have a sense that the team that ultimately selected you was where you might be headed?
Right? That's what I'm thinking, Bunny. Those are the thoughts going through my head. I hate it here.
You've been drafted by a team that's rebuilding. The good thing, you're going to get a lot more ice time, more opportunities with the coach. What are your thoughts on playing with this team?
Rebuilding. I'm rebuilding.
And that brings our Q&A period to an end.
We're rebuilding. Oh, God. Hey, I'm the #1 starter, though, right? Oh, Celebrini wants to talk.
Congrats on getting drafted. This is a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of yourself. Now just make sure you keep working so you can prove all these other teams wrong.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious. This sucks. I'm done, man. I'm outie. I'm switching over to the baseball game. 5-1 Toronto.
I think when the Blue Jays signed Max Scherzer,
5-1 Toronto, bottom of the 6th inning. 2 out. Nobody on. Scherzer's dealing.
Big starts, and this certainly qualifies. Down low with a fastball, ball one, still at 95.
My agent wants to talk to me now.
Into his evening.
the Mariners had 3 hits. Shane Bieber did his thing. Shane Bieber did his thing last night, and now Scherzer's backing it up.
And the 2 singles were not
Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. I'll be here. Enjoy the game, guys. Oilers lose 4-2. Can't win them all.
little hard contact on Max Scherzer tonight.